This evening, Raila Odinga has dropped a bombshell on what William Ruto and Martha Koome discussed at State House, Nairobi. It's emerging that what was announced by the mainstream media, those were just fake stories and propaganda. The real deal was William Ruto was to appoint 5 judges to the High Court and 2 judges to the Court of Appeal. And the 2 judges are Chebukati and former IBC chairman Asak Hassan. Chebukati would then be promoted to a Chief Justice before 2027. That's very, very interesting. Let's listen to Raila Odinga before we continue.
Full of people with questionable past and limited capacity. And unfortunately, the Chief Justice is gladly smiling along and playing the ball. Officially, Mr. Ruto is supposed to have agreed to give additional funding to the judiciary. That is a cover-up. The judiciary does not draw any funding from the executive or State House.
For those who have been following me here, not once, not twice, but on several occasions, I've just been talking about what Raila Odinga has said this evening. I've always maintained that the Supreme Court is already in William Ruto's pockets. So the deal was to force the lower courts to toe the line. And now you are seeing William Ruto is appointing 5 judges to the High Court. In fact, with 5 judges directly appointed by William Ruto at the High Court, William Ruto is going to force the lower courts to toe the line. And now you are also seeing 2027 games being played here. Chebukati and Asak Hassan are to be appointed by William Ruto as Court of Appeal judges, upon which Chebukati will be promoted to the Chief Justice before 2027. And also, if you listen to Raila Odinga, he's saying that some judges will be taken to IBC. So in a nutshell, William Ruto will have succeeded in compromising the judiciary and the legislature. And above all, we know that all these so-called independent institutions are also in his pockets. So we'll have a very strong man calling himself the president, an imperial president. I've also been saying that in the event William Ruto wins a second term, if Kenyans make that mistake, William Ruto will change the constitution to be a life president. And Kenyans should take these things seriously. If they re-elect Ruto in 2027, this man will change the constitution to become a life president. And you are now seeing why William Ruto has been persecuting Kenyans. He has got a deal with Martha Koome, a deal with Parliament, and a deal to control all these so-called independent institutions. And with Chebukati as the Chief Justice, come 2027, your guess can be as good as mine. In the event there will be somebody challenging, he'll most definitely rule in favor of William Ruto. And that means that these judges that will be transferred to IEBC will just declare Ruto the winner, and upon that declaration being challenged, Chebukati will just validate the declaration as made by IEBC. That's how William Ruto has planned it. But let me say this. If Kenyans decide they can thwart that, if Kenyans are tired and fed up over William Ruto's regime, they can thwart all that. Ruto can plan anything, but if Kenyans are tired and fed up of him, all that will fail. If the whole country says Ruto Tawe, irrespective of what he will do, he will not succeed. And for Kenyans to succeed in thwarting that, any leader supporting William Ruto, a member of parliament, senator, governor, whichever, whether he or she is delivering, as long as that leader will contest through William Ruto's party, Kenyans should reject those leaders in totality. After rejecting those leaders, let them deny William Ruto the presidential votes. If the 6 regions can turn out in their large numbers to vote, they'll send William Ruto home, irrespective of any scheme he's planning behind the scenes. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.